Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Here on this Friday, July 2nd, we have 14 baby races to be contested. So it's all 2-year-olds here today. Horses for the first qualifier will step out onto the track in just a couple of moments. We'll pass along the changes as we get them. Track is fast, temperature in the low 20s at the moment. First of 14 coming up shortly. Don't forget, there will be a break after the 7th qualifier here today. Horses for the first qualifier are on the track, about to line up behind the starting gate as the wings are now open. Field of 6, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. One driver change here. Number 5, Stu's watching. The driver will be Dale Spence. Number 1, Caporal, is a gelded son of Sunshine Beach, owned by Fair Mauclair. Also the breeders, Richard Moreau trains, Sylvain Filion drives. Number 2 is Twin Bee Jammer, a gelded son of Sunshine Beach, owned by Francis Dumichel, Acurie CSL, 91747998 Quebec Inc., and OAS 2021. Francis Dumichel trains. James McDonald will drive, a $22,000 Ontario Select Yearling Sale graduate. 3 is Beacon Sealster, a sports writer colt, owned by Bill Donovan, Louis-Philippe Waugh, Purnell and Libby, trained by Eric Nadeau. Louis Waugh drives, $82,000 London buy. 4 is Final Cheese Recipe. Kim and Dan Sargent, the owner breeders of this Better Than Cheddar gelding. Blake McIntosh trains, Jody Jameson drives. 5 is Stu's Watching, a He's Watching colt, owned by Ratchford Stable, trained by Dr. Ian Moore. Dale Spence will drive, a $32,000 London yearling sale purchase. And 6 is Messiah, a Control the Moment colt, owned by Howard Taylor, who also bred. Greg McNair is the trainer, and Doug McNair does the driving. So here we go for the first of 14. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings lined up, picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Even beginning here for these rookies, but splitting from the center is Final Cheese Recipe. To that one's outside is Stu's Watching. To the inside, Caporal will get away there, second, holding ground nicely. Getting away fourth was Beacon Sealster, followed fifth by Messiah, and your early trailer is Twin Bee Jammer. They're driving into the first turn, and Final Cheese Recipe is on the front here for Jody Jameson. Going to cut out a good opening quarter here of 29-1. Onto the backside they will go, and they are following Final Cheese Recipe. 29-1 was the opening quarter. It's a lead of nearly 2 lengths as they swing up the backside. Caporal is racing in second and tightens up right onto the leader's back as they go by 3/8. Racing in third is Stu's Watching, who gets underway now for Spence and is making a rush here in the second quarter. Beacon Sealster is back there fourth. Messiah is fifth, and Twin Bee Jammer is your trailer sixth. They're coming up to the half, and we've got a new leader. As to the front goes Stu's Watching, past the half in a minute even. Onto the final turn go the rookies, and the new leader, Stu's Watching, leads it by a couple of lengths. They enter that final bend. Back in second is Final Cheese Recipe, then racing in third is Caporal. Break of a few lengths back to Messiah, Beacon Sealster, and your trailer is Twin Bee Jammer. Stu's Watching in his second qualifier. This He's Watching colt is taking them down to 3/4 and paces the third quarter in 28-3. So they're past the third marker, 128-3 on the turn and into the stretch now. And it's Stu's Watching leading it by 4, now 5 lengths, driving away with 1/8 of a mile to go. Final Cheese Recipe will try to hold on to second. Caporal behind that one. Beacon Seal's looking to finish up well. Widest of them all is Messiah, and up the inside late is Twin Bee Jammer, but it'll be Stu's Watching to take it. Second quarter move to the top, and then closes it out, winning it in 156-1. Messiah on the outside got up there for second, 3 across for third, 156-1 for Stu's Watching. Here's the order of finish from the first qualifier. Number 1, Caporal was 6th, Twin Bee Jammer was 5th, Beacon Sealster 3rd, Final Cheese Recipe 4th, Stu's Watching the winner, and Messiah was 2nd. 6-5-3, 4-1-2, your order of finish. 156 and 1, 27 and 3, final quarter, 56 and 1, back half for the winner. Stu's Watching, a son of He's Watching, trained by Dr. Rian Moore and driven to victory here this morning by Dale Spence. Up next is our second qualifier, and it'll be our first look at trotters here today. 2-year-old trotting fillies for the second. There are no changes. Field of 6 as programmed. Number 1 is Lily's Lass, a daughter of Angus Hall, owned by Pat Hunt and Goldfinger Stables. Hunt trains. Bob McClure will drive. $13,000 Ontario yearling sale by. 2 is Calm, Cool, Collected, an Archangel filly owned by Mark Stacey, Hudson Standardbred Stable, Landmark 14, and AK Malik Stable. Sean Stacey trains. James McDonald will drive, a $50,000 Harrisburg purchase. 3 is Gala Halo, an Archangel filly owned by Hut Racing Stable. The trainer-driver is Rick Zeron, $14,000 Harrisburg grad. 4, Jaguara, Cantab Hall filly owned by Stephen Palermo, Jeffrey Rook, trained by Murray Breather. Chris Christopher drives, $13,000 Lexington Select yearling sale purchase. 5 is Baby Mia, a Walner filly owned by Santo Vena and Nunzio Vena. Trainer is Ben Baderjean. Sylvain Filion is in the sulky. This is a $32,000 Harrisburg buy. And number 6 is Moneyworth, Encore filly owned by Winning Key Incorporated. Paul Reed is the trainer, and Scott Young will do the driving. Field of 6 for the second. Starting gate making its way around the final turn, as we are about an eighth of a mile out from the start. Field of 6, no changes. Lily's Last, Bob McClure, Calm Cool Collected, James McDonald, Gala Halo, Rick Zeron, Jaguara, Chris Christoforou, Baby Mia, Sylvan Filion, and Money Worth, Scott Young. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Trotting fillies picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. Coming away well in the early going is Baby Mia. Jaguara also comes away with her next door neighbor to get into that second spot. At the inside, Lily's Last is racing third. Calm, Cool, Collected wants to be just like that, settling in fourth. Then we go back to Gala Halo and Moneyworth in her debut qualifier. She'll be the trailer as she drops over to the pylons for Young at the rear of the field. Group of 6 approaching the opening quarter here. Not a lot of early speed. Trotting fillies went to the quarter in 32 and 1. They'll move into the backstretch. And off a 32 and 1 opener, it's Baby Mia on the front. This is a daughter of Wallner, and she is leading it by nearly 2 lengths with 3/8 of the mile now complete. Jaguara is racing in second. Lily's Last is third. Calm Cool Collected in fourth. Now to the outside, Gala Halo gets underway from Zeron and gains a spot. And Moneyworth is the trailer. They're approaching the half. And the leader is Baby Mia and Sylvan Filion. And they are past the midway point in 104 flat. So on to the final turn they go, and Baby Mia is about to have some company. On the outside, Gala Halo was trying to advance, but that attempt starts to stall here a bit on the final turn. She's back there in third, as continuing to trot along in second is Jaguara. Then in fourth is Lily's Last, Calm, Cool, Collected, following that rival for most of this mile. And then it is Moneyworth in sixth. So they ramped it up here in the third quarter, as it'll be Baby Mia past 3 quarters in 133 and 2, which was a 29 and 2 third quarter. And Baby Mia looks to go coast to coast. Jaguara in second. Gala Halo in third. Lily's Last trying to come up the inside is fourth. Calm Cool Collected fifth. And Moneyworth is sixth. 16th of a mile to go. Baby Mia still the leader by a couple of lengths. Jaguara followed throughout and will have to settle for second. Baby Mia to take it for Filion. Second was Jaguara. Then third was Lily's Last. Gala Halo was fourth. Calm Cool Collected fifth. And off stride at the line was Moneyworth. 202 and 3 for Baby Mia. Here's your order of finish from the second qualifier. Lily's Last was third. Calm Cool Collected fifth. Gala Halo fourth. Jaguara second. Baby Mia the winner. And Moneyworth was sixth. 3-5-4-2-1-6, your order of finish. 2:02 and 3, a 29 and 1 final quarter for the winner, Baby Mia, who did it all on the front. Wins it by 2.5 lengths over Jaguara. Sylvain Filion in the bike for trainer Ben Bayarja behind this daughter of Walner. Wings of the starting gate now open for our third qualifier. We're going to scratch number 7, Got Charlie. 2-year-old pacing fillies here. Just that one scratch of the 7, so it'll be a field of 6. Number 1, Novella Sealster. Sports Rider filly owned by Daniel Plouffe and Dean Lockhart. Trained by Ben Wallace. Doug McNair drives. $81,000 London yearling sale purchase. 2 is Fantasy Hanover, and Always Be Mickey filly, owned by Chris Nickel, trained by Walter Whalen. Michael Whalen drives, $7,000 Harrisburg purchase. 3, Chelsea's Twilight, daughter of He's Watching, is a homebred from Millar Farms. The trainer's Nick Galucci, the driver James McDonald. 4, Delight Bayama, a Better's Delight filly, owned and bred by Bayama Farms, trained by Jean Tourney. Sylvain Filion drives. 5, Motivation, Sunshine Beach filly, owned by Hunter Sellers, Michael Kwidnowski. Phil Houdon's your trainer driver. And 6 is Cloverleaf Cutie, Art Speak filly, owned by Irene Carey, trained by Rob Fellows. Louis Waugh does the driving. Scratch number 7, Got Charlie. 2-year-old pacing fillies lining up for the third. So once again, from the inside out, we got Novella Sealster and Doug McNair, Fantasy Hanover, Michael Whalen, Chelsea's Twilight, James McDonald, Delight Bayama, Sylvain Filion, Motivation, Phil Houdon, and Cloverleaf Cutie, Louis Waugh. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, 2-year-old pacing fillies picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing here in the third. And from the center, Chelsea's Twilight hustling out of there. Also into the mix will be Motivation. Down at the inside, Novella Sealster. To her outside is Fantasy Hanover. Then it'll be Delight Bayama, followed by Cloverleaf Cutie, who gets away in 6. They're going into the first turn, and Chelsea's Twilight shows the way. She made a miscue in her debut qualifier. Here today, though, looking strong into that first turn as she fronts this field by 3 lengths. Coming to the opening quarter, it was paced in 29 and 2. Onto the backside they will go, and it'll be Chelsea's Twilight in command. Racing in second is Novella Sealster. Motivation now settles in third in front of Fantasy Hanover, who races in fourth. Break a 2 back to Delight Bayama fifth, and about that same margin to Cloverleaf Cutie, who is sixth, and about 9 lengths from the front. Up the backstretch they march, and they are following Chelsea's Twilight, and it's the daughter of He's Watching, leading it by a pair. Novella Sealster races in second and looks to tighten up, get right on the leader's back as they approach the midway point. Motivation is in third. The half was paced in 59 and 2. So that was 30 seconds even in the second split. And on to the final turn go the 2-year-old pacing fillies. Chelsea's Twilight is the leader. Novella Sealster in second. Motivation is third. Fantasy Hanover pacing along in fourth. Delight Bayama is fifth. And your trailer continues to be the debuting Cloverleaf Cutie. Around the final turn they go. And Chelsea's Twilight's doing the heavy lifting here today. And now popping the pocket comes Novella Sealster. And she's ready to go for McNair. And looks to draw up on even terms as they race by 3/4. And she'll come right on by and take the lead. 3/4 was hit in 1/30 flat off the turn and into the stretch, and Novella Sealster looped around and is the leader as they swing for home. Back in second is Chelsea's Twilight, and she'll look to come back on. Then it is Motivation on the outside in third. Fantasy Hanover racing there in fourth. Delight Bayama and Cloverleaf Cutie. It's Novella Sealster with the lead. Motivation coming on the outside, and Chelsea's Twilight didn't go away, but she's in third. And here's Motivation coming on by for Houdon, and it'll be Motivation to take it. Motivation by a length over Novella Sealster. It appears Fantasy Hanover got third from Chelsea's Twilight. Delight Bayama fifth, and Cloverleaf Cutie was sixth. 158 flat for Motivation. Order of finish from the third qualifier. Novella Sealster was second, Fantasy Hanover third, Chelsea's Twilight fourth, Delight Bayama fifth, Motivation the winner, Cloverleaf Cutie was sixth, and Got Charlie was scratched. Top to bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, scratch on the bottom, 158 flat for the winner. That being Motivation. Final quarter for her, 27 and 3. She was a couple lengths off at the 3-quarter marker. And Motivation, a Sunshine Beach filly, takes it for trainer-driver Phil Houdon in her debut qualifier. Taking it for owner-breeders Hunter Sellers and Michael Kwitnowski. We're getting set now for the fourth qualifier, 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters. So just checking out the situation on the backside. Looks like we're going to scratch number 4, Real Cool Moves. That'll bring us down to a field of 8. No driver changes to report. So we start with number 1, Lexus Ranger, Archangel Colt, owned by Norm Dunstan. Paul McDonnell trains and drives. 2 is Twin Bee Harry, Realty for Life Colt, owned by Daniel O'Brien, Everett Hansen. O'Brien's your trainer driver, $13,000 Ontario purchase. 3, Stonebridge Zeus, is a Resolve Colt owned by Paul Van Camp and Mortgage Boys Stable, along with Blake McIntosh, who is the trainer. Jody Jameson drives a $20,000 Lexington buy. 4 is out. 5, Flashpoint, a Royalty for Life Colt owned by Bill Donovan, Purnell and Libby, trained by Meg Crone. Louis Waugh drives, $52,000 Ontario purchase. 6, Beyond the Storm, is a Cadabra Colt owned by Stephen Palermo, trained by Steve Bostons. Tyler Borth drives, $12,000 Harrisburg buy. 7 is Serenade Street, Muscle Mass Gelding, Gestion J.Y. Blay, your owner. Claude Cadeau is the trainer. Sylvain Filion drives, $11,000 Harrisburg purchase. 8 is Wheelin' and Rockin'. Ben Bayarjan owns, he also bred, he trains this Wheelin' and Dealin' Colt. Mario Bayarjan to drive. And 9 is Delgado, owned by Bob Young and Russell Pickup. Bob Young trains. Scott Young drives. Trixton Gelding was a $25,000 Lexington Select purchase. And they're off and trotting here in the 4th. And from the outside, Delgado fires out of there for Scott Young. And Delgado will look to cross in front of rivals in the early going. We had a breaker. Off stride went Stonebridge Zeus. That one jumped it off after the start. Onto the first turn they go, and it'll be Delgado on the front. Racing in second is Flashpoint. Getting away third was Lexus Ranger, who is followed by Twinbee Harry in fourth. Fifth into the first turn is Serenade Street. Then we go back to Beyond the Storm, followed by Wheelin' and Rockin', and resetting after the break. That is Stonebridge Zeus. The opening quarter was 29-3. That was courtesy of Delgado. Onto the backstretch. Delgado leading it by nearly 2 lengths. In second is Flashpoint. 3 lengths back then to Lexus Ranger in third. Twinbee Harry is racing fourth, followed by Serenade Street in fifth. 6 up the backside Beyond the Storm. 7th is Wheelin' and Rockin'. And Stonebridge Zeus is almost caught up to the group. He's about 4 lengths from his nearest rival. They approach the midway point. Delgado in full control off a 29-3 opener. The half was trotted in 101-2. So back down big time there in the second quarter. So Delgado has the ball in his court as they go into the final turn. And the Gelded Son of Trixton continues to lead it. Followed in second by Wheelin' and Rockin'. I should say Flashpoint. Then racing in third. That is Lexus Ranger. We go back to Twinbee Harry in fourth. Serenade Street is fifth, followed by Beyond the Storm, Wheelin' and Rockin' and Stonebridge Zeus. Past 3 quarters, Delgado is there in 132-2. Off the turn and into the stretch off a 31-second third quarter. Delgado will ramp it up in the lane, trying to sprint on home to seal the deal. Flashpoint has been following. And now on the outside, here comes Lexus Ranger with some trot. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. It's still Delgado. The lead's out to a couple of lengths. Delgado is going to take it. Lexus Ranger finishing up strong on the outside is going to get into second. Flashpoint will finish in third. Then it was Twinbee Harry fourth, followed by Beyond the Storm, Serenade Street, Stonebridge Zeus, and Wheelin' and Rockin'. 201 flat for Delgado. Here's the order of finish from qualifier number 4. Lexus Ranger was 2nd. Twinbee Harry 4th. Stonebridge Zeus 7th. Real Cool Moves was Scratch. Flashpoint 3rd. Beyond the Storm 5th. Serenade Street 6th. Wheelin' and Rockin' 8th. And Delgado was your winner. 247 Scratch 35 681. 201 flat for the winner Delgado. Scott Young in the sulky for trainer Bob Young, who co-owns with Russell Pickup. A $25,000 Lexington Select yearling sale purchase was Delgado. He's a gelded son of Trixton, and he wins here today in 201 flat. Up next, the 5th qualifier, 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings heading behind the starting gate. Looks like we're going to scratch number 4, Delicate Sound. James McDonald drives number 5, Lions Valiant. Those are your changes. Here's the field. 1 is DJ Sealster, Better's Delight Colt, owned by Lindsay and Connie Rankin. Trained by Chantel Mitchell. Paul McDonnell drives, $66,000 London yearling sale purchase. 2, Striking Impact, is an Always Be Mickey Colt, owned by Aaron Waxman, Santo Avena, and Fox Racing. Dwayne Marfisi trains. Doug McNair drives, a $50,000 Lexington Select purchase. 3 is River Cruise, a Better Than Cheddar Colt, owned by Nora Parks, is also the breeder. Paul Reed trains. Scott Young drives. 4 is out. 5 is Lions Valiant, a Lions Somewhere Colt, owned by 3 Lions Racing, trained by Tony Beaton. James McDonald will drive. 6 is See Me Shine, a Sunshine Beach Colt, owned by the Bob McIntosh Stables. CSX Stables, now McIntosh Holdings. Bob McIntosh, the trainer. Trevor Henry in the sulky. And 7 is Trinity Allure, State Treasurer Colt, owned by Dennis Samard. Stefan Larocque trains, and Sylvain Filion does the driving. Here we go for the 5th qualifier. Scratch the 4. James McDonald drives the 5, Lions Valiant. Starting gate, swings into the stretch. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Trinity Allure from the outside is showing some early speed. Coming away well with See Me Shine, so the outside 2, forwardly placed. Striking Impact will get away in 3rd from the rail, DJ Sealster. Settling in will be Lions Valiant 5th, and 6th is River Cruise. Into the first turn they go. Filion takes it wide with Trinity Allure to avoid that first shadow. Now comes over to the cones and leads it by a couple of lengths. To the opening quarter they go, and it is up on the board in 30-2. See Me Shine also kept it a little wide in the first turn. Comes down to the wood and races in 2nd. Striking Impact is third. DJ Sealster racing in fourth. Lions Valiant is fifth, and sixth is River Cruise. So single file up the backstretch they go. 3/8 is complete. Debut qualifier for Trinity Aleer. The state treasurer Colt is leading it by nearly 2 lengths. See Me Shine in his second take races in that second spot. Striking Impact, also the second time we've seen him, he's in third, followed by DJ Sealster, who's debuting here today, fourth. Then we go back to Lions Valiant and River Cruise. 1:01 was the half-mile clocking. So just a tad slower there in the second quarter, 30-3. On to the final turn they go. Trinity Aleer is leading it by a couple of lengths. See Me Shine in second, and Striking Impact now gets underway from third for McNair. DJ Sealster is in fourth, Lions Valiant in fifth, and your trailer is River Cruise. Striking Impact attacking here in the third quarter. Up to now take the lead past the third marker in 1:31.1 off the turn and into the stretch, and it is the Always Be Mickey Colt Striking Impact who has now found the front. Made that rush to the top here at the three-quarter pole and will look to get away in the stretch. See Me Shine, though, is chasing him down in second. On the outside, DJ Sealster into third. Looking to come through his Lions Valiant ahead of Trinity Aleer. Deep stretch. It is Striking Impact with the lead. Striking Impact is going to take it. See Me Shine was second. DJ Sealster third. Lions Valiant fourth. Then Trinity Aleer and River Cruise 1:59.2 for Striking Impact. Here's the order of finish from the 5th qualifier. Number 1, DJ Sealster was 3rd. Striking Impact was the winner. River Cruise 6th. Delicate Sound scratched. Lions Valiant 4th. See Me Shine 2nd. And Trinity Allure was 5th. 316 scratch 425. That's your order of finish. 159 and 2. A 28-1 final quarter for the winner. Striking Impact. 2nd qualifier for that, son of Always Be Mickey. And the 2-year-old Pacing Colt wins it here today. A $50,000 Lexington Select yearling sale purchase. Striking Impact is owned by Aaron Waxman and Santo Vena, along with Fox Racing. Dwayne Marfisi, the trainer. Doug McNair was in the bike. 159 and 2 for Striking Impact. Getting set for the 6th qualifier, continuing with 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings. Was to be a field of 7. Only spot 5 of them on the track at the moment, so we could have a couple of scratches. We'll wait a second before confirming that. Don't forget, after the 7th qualifier, there will be an intermission. We'll take a break before we resume with qualifiers 8 through 14. Looks like we might have a couple scratches here. We will. We'll take out the 1, Aladdin Delac, and the 4, Contact Zone. 1 and 4 are out. So this field of 5 from the rail. Number 2 is Southwind Pharaoh. Bettor's Delight Colt, owned by Camelot Stable, Dreamville Stable, The Bays Stable LLC, and Richard Gutnick. Trained by Mike Keeling. Bob McClure drive, $65,000 Lexington purchase was this Bettor's Delight Colt. 3 is Third Pillar, a Bettor's Delight Colt. Steve Heimbecker, Kenneth Ewan, Michael Guerrero, Maneri Racing, your owners. Dave Maneri trains, Jody Jameson will drive, $60,000 Lexington buy. 4 is out. 5 is Sports Advisor, a gelded son of sports writer, owned by Rick Zeron Stables, John Donato. Rick Zeron trains, Trevor Henry will drive, $32,000 Ontario purchase. 6 is Dr. BB. This is a Control the Moment colt owned by Howard Taylor, trained by Greg McNair. Doug McNair is in the bike, $24,000 Lexington buy. And 7 is HP Momentum, a gelded son of Control the Moment. Claude Amel, Gestion A&A Belanger, and Jean Tourney are the owners. Jean Tourney trains, Sylvain Filion will drive. So it'll be a field of 5, scratching the 1 and the 4 from the inside out. We've got Southwind Pharaoh, Bob McClure, Third Pillar, Jody Jameson, Sports Advisor, Trevor Henry, Dr. BB, Doug McNair, and HP Momentum, Sylvain Filion. Starting gate, swings into the stretch. Field of 5, picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. At the inside, Southwind Pharaoh is driving out of there, but the quickest away, HP Momentum, no doubt about that one. Off the wings to the front. Southwind Pharaoh will get away second. Then on the outside, Sports Advisor will look to settle in third in front of Third Pillar fourth. And Dr. BB is your trailer. They go into the first turn, taking it wide to avoid the shadow there with Southwind Pharaoh back in second. Up front here, it's a couple of lengths for HP Momentum through an opening quarter of 29 and 3. So onto the backstretch they'll go. And the gal that's under control of the moment, HP Momentum. Second qualifier for him. He is leading it. Change of tactics this time around as he's at fourth throughout. In his debut qualifier, here he is on the front. Southwind Pharaoh, second qualifier for that Better Delight colt. First time around the Woodbine Mohawk Park Oval in a qualifier after qualifying south of the border at the Meadowlands. He's racing in second. Sports Advisor is in third. Third Pillar is fourth. And Dr. BB is fifth. The half is hit in 1 minute and 4/5. On to the final turn they will go. And HP Momentum opened up 3 lengths. Southwind Pharaoh in second. Sports Advisor, it's his second qualifier as well. He is third and about 5 lengths from the front. Then we go a couple of lengths back to the debuting Third Pillar and Dr. BB, who qualified for the first time on the half-mile oval at Grand River. Now moves to the outside for McNair in his big track debut. 4-length advantage up front here for HP Momentum, who races by 3/4 in 1:30 and 4, 30 seconds even in the third split. Off the turn and into the stretch, it's all HP Momentum here, leading it by almost half a dozen lengths. Back in second is Southwind Pharaoh. On the outside now comes Sports Advisor, Dr. BB, and Third Pillar. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's HP Momentum to close this one out. HP Momentum, from the word go, is going to take it. Sports Advisor battles into second over Southwind Pharaoh third, Third Pillar fourth, and Dr. BB fifth. 1:59 and 1 for HP Momentum. Order of finish from qualifier number 6. Number 1, Alain Delac was scratched. Southwind Pharaoh was 3rd. Third Pillar was 4th. Contact Zone was scratched. Sports Advisor 2nd. Dr. BB 5th. And HP Momentum was the winner. Top to bottom, scratch 3-4, scratch 2-5-1, 159 and 1 for the winner, HP Momentum. A Gelded Son to control the moment. Owned by Claude Amel, Gestion A&A Belanger, and Jean Tourney. Tourney, the trainer, Sylvain Filion in the bike. Second qualifier for HP Momentum. This is a winning one, 159 and 1. Final quarter, 28 and 2. HP Momentum to take the 6th. Up next is our 7th qualifier here today. Final qualifier of today's first half. There will be a break following this 7th qualifier. Break of about 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll resume with qualifiers 8 through 14. Scheduled to be a field of 7. Looks like we've got 6 of them on the track. Only one we are missing is number 6, Guilty of a Good Time. Mario by Arjan will drive number 1, HP Mary Sunshine. So the starting gate's going to move, so we will take out the 6. Guilty of a Good Time is scratched. 2-year-old pacing fillies here for the 7th. Mario by Arjan drives the 1, HP Mary Sunshine, and that's where we will start. HP Mary Sunshine is a daughter of Sunshine Beach, owned by Claude Amel, who also bred her. Ben Barrajon trains, Mario Barrajon drives. 2 is Technical Blue Chip, a Sunshine Beach filly owned by Chris Nickel, trained by Walter Whalen. Michael Whalen drives, $11,000 Harrisburg purchase. 3 is Dixie Bayama, homebred for Bayama Farms. Jean Tourney trains this daughter of Better's Delight, and Sylvain Filion is between the wheels. 4 is Gritty Gracie, American Ideal filly owned by Murray Breather, Randy Hodgins, Gary Breather, and Rachel Breather. Murray Breather trains, Chris Christoforou drives. 5 is On the Agenda, daughter of Better's Delight, owned by Yolanda Fellows, Blair Corbeil, Patrick Dillon, and M&S Racing Stable. Rob Fellows trains, Louis Watt drives, $42,000 Lexington buy. 6 is out, and 7 is Sue Ellen Hanover, also a daughter of Better's Delight, owned by Landmark 14, Hudson Standardbred Stable, and David McDonald, trained by Sean Stacy. James McDonald is at the controls. Sue Ellen Hanover was a $30,000 Harrisburg yearling sale purchase. So we're down to a field of 6 here for the 7th. Once again, Mario Barrajon, the 1, HP Mary Sunshine. So inside out, it's HP Mary Sunshine, Mario Barrajon, Technical Blue Chip, Michael Whalen, Dixie Bayama, Sylvain Filion, Gritty Gracie, Chris Christoforou, On the Agenda, Louis Waugh, and Sue Ellen Hanover, James McDonald. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Pacing fillies picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. And at the inside, it's HP Mary Sunshine and Technical Blue Chip who come away side by side. Those next door neighbors might be 1-2. It'll be Technical Blue Chip looking to come around on HP Mary Sunshine. Meanwhile, everybody else wants to get lined up. Dixie Bayama on the agenda. Sue Ellen Hanover, and a bit of a green beginning for the debuting Gritty Gracie. She'll be the trailer as they go into the first turn. So Whalen puts Technical Blue Chip on the front this time around. Second qualifier 4, and she is through the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Onto the backstretch they will go. Technical Blue Chip the leader. HP Mary Sunshine in her debut races in second. Right on her back in third is Dixie Bayama. Then in fourth is On the Agenda. Sue Ellen Hanover is racing in fifth. And a break of about 5 or 6 lengths going back to Gritty Gracie. Loose lead here for Technical Blue Chip of about 2.5, 3 lengths. HP Mary Sunshine in second. And Dixie Bayama, as mentioned, just sits right on her back there in third. On the Agenda, Sue Ellen Hanover. And your trailer is Gritty Gracie as they are past the half in 59 and 4. Just a tad bit quicker there in the second quarter. 29 and 4 second split. On to the final turn they go. And the leader is Technical Blue Chip. The Sunshine Beach filly is leading it by about 4 lengths with 5/8 of the mile now complete. Racing back in second is HP Mary Sunshine. Right on her back continues to be Dixie Bayama. She might have something to say. Behind her is On the Agenda, Sue Ellen Hanover. And then it's a break of about 10 lengths going back to Gritty Gracie. But it appears right now Technical Blue Chip might just get away on them. 130 flat for 3 quarters off the turn and into the stretch. Technical Blue Chip. HP Mary Sunshine. Now we'll start to get some movement. Behind HP Mary Sunshine's Dixie Bayama to the outside came On the Agenda. And Sue Ellen Hanover looks to finish up well behind that group. And then your trailer is Gritty Gracie, but it's Technical Blue Chip up front, leading it by about 8 lengths. 16th of a mile to go. Technical Blue Chip is going to take it. HP Mary Sunshine in second. Now splitting between rivals late and finishing up well as Sue Ellen Hanover. Coming to the line, Technical Blue Chip gets it. Sue Ellen Hanover splits through for a nice second. Then it was close for third, 159 and 4. Here was the order of finish from the 7th qualifier. HP Mary Sunshine was 4th. Technical Blue Chip the winner. Dixie Bayama 5th. Gritty Gracie 6th. On the agenda 3rd. Guilty of a Good Time with Scratch. And Swell in Hanover was 2nd. Top to bottom 415, 63, Scratch 2. 159 and 4 for Technical Blue Chip. Daughter of Sunshine Beach and $11,000 Harrisburg buy. Chris Nickel owns Walter Whalen Trains and Michael Whalen was in the sulky. We're now on break here at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Qualifiers to resume in about half an hour. Here we go now for the 8th qualifier. Time to resume with today's action here from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Field of 8 on the trot. 2-year-old colts and geldings, 1 Pacific roll, an encore colt. Winning Key Incorporated owns. Paul Reed trains. Scott Young drives. 2, Take a Peek at Me, is a Trixton colt owned by Ben Bayarjan. Santo Vena, Diane Ingham, trained by Ben Bayarjan. Sylvan Filion drives. 3, Just Too Good, gelded son of What the Hill, Percy Elkins owns. Rob Fellows trains. Louis Wall will drive. $22,000 Lexington buy. 4 is Creed Hanover, a Cadabra colt owned by Mark Stacy. A.K. Malik stable, Landmark 14 and B.C. Reichheld stables. Sean Stacy trains. James McDonald drives. $80,000 Harrisburg purchase. 5 is Vince's Wheeling, gelded son of Wheeling and Dealin, owned by Determination, trained by Luke Blay. Bob McClure will drive. 6 is Take Command, a Father Patrick colt owned by Dustin Jones stables. Dustin Jones trains and drives. 7 is Flanagan Victory, a Royalty for Life colt owned by Liette Flanagan. Also the breeders, Renee Dion trains. Chris Christoforou steers. Looks like that one might be scratched. And then we're going to go to the outside. Radio Lab is the 8, gelded son of Crazed, owned by Ashley and Ed Hensley. Ashley trains, Ed drives, an $18,000 London yearling sale buy. Two-year-old Colton Gelding trotters picking up speed, and here they come. Off stride was number 3, Just Too Good. Rest of them are off and trotting. Creed Hanover comes out of there, along with Vince's Wheeling. Then it'll be Take Command 3rd to the inside. Take a Peek at Me 4th from the Real Pacific roll. Radio Lab on the outside, and your trailer after the break is Just Too Good. On to the first turn they go. And it's Creed Hanover to lead it. Coming around on the outside is Take Command as they race past the opening quarter in 31 and 3. Off stride, coming out of the turn, or at least getting green there, was Creed Hanover. So they head up the backstretch, and your leader is Take Command. Racing in 2nd. That is Vince's Wheeling. Take a Peek at Me is in 3rd. Radio Lab is 4th. 5th is Pacific Roll. Then it's Just Too Good. And well back to Creed Hanover. They are past the half, which is up on the board in 102 and 1. On to the final turn they go, and it is Take Command leading it. Take Command. Debut qualifier for this Father Patrick colt. Swinging up on the outside comes Radio Lab into 2nd. Vince is Wheeling backing up 3rd. 4th to Take a Peek at Me. Then back in 5th is Pacific Roll. Couple lengths then back to Just Too Good. And way back to Creed Hanover. 3/4 is hit in 132 and 2. Off the turn and into the stretch. And it is your leader, Take Command, doing just that. And Take Command leading it by nearly double-digit lengths. Radio Lab is back in 2nd. Vince's Wheeling is 3rd. Take a Peek at Me is in 4th. Then we go back to Pacific Roll, Just Too Good, and Creed Hanover. It'll be Take Command to win it. He's up ahead there. Take Command will win it over Radio Lab in 2nd. 3rd went to Take a Peek at Me, and 4th was Vince's Wheeling. Time of the mile was 2:01 flat. Scratch number 5, Premier Star out of this 9th qualifier, leads us with a field of 6. Number 1's Miss Motivate, a Better's Delight filly owned by Rick Zeron Stables, James Walker, Howard Taylor, and John Donato. Rick Zeron trained, Sylvan Filion will drive, $62,000 Harrisburg purchase. 2, Data Party, Daniel Plouffe, Terry Kruick, and Wallace Standardbreds are your owners of this Sports Writer filly. $30,000 Lexington buy. Ben Wallace trains, Scott Young drives. 3, She Is a Beauty, Sports Writer filly owned by Lake Curie Gold, Jean Roche Marois, trained by Gerard Demers. Louis Waugh will drive. $11,000 Harrisburg buy. 4 is Roan Hanover, an Art Speak filly. Chris Nicolones. Walter Whalen trains. Michael Whalen drives. $5,000 Harrisburg purchase. 5 is out. 6 is Peanut Butter and Jelly, a Better's Delight filly owned by the stable. Trained by Harry Polton. James McDonald drives. $18,000 Harrisburg purchase. And 7 is Phenom Sealster, a Sunshine Beach filly owned by Keith Castle. Trained by Matt Dupuis. Bob McClure drives. $18,000 yearling purchase. And they're off in pacing in the 9th. From the center, Roan Hanover is flashing some early speed. Driving well from the outside is Phenom Sealster. Down the inside is Miss Motivate to get in 3rd. Data Party slips in behind in 4th. Then it'll be She Is a Beauty, followed by Peanut Butter and Jelly. On to the first turn they go. Phenom Sealster looking to muscle around Roan Hanover, and will do just that as they enter the first bend. Racing back 3rd is Miss Motivate, then followed 4th by Data Party. 5th is She Is a Beauty, and your trailer is Peanut Butter and Jelly. The opening quarter is on the board in 29 and 3. On to the backstretch they will go, and they are following Phenom Sealster. Debut qualifier for this daughter of Sunshine Beach, and we're going to have some activity now. Here's Miss Motivate rushing out from 3rd with a quick brush to the front. She now takes over the top spot. Miss Motivate the leader. 2nd is Phenom Sealster. 3rd is Roan Hanover. A little green with Data Party, who is wide. Settles back down at the inside in 4th. Then it is She Is a Beauty, followed by Peanut Butter and Jelly. Couple lengths up front. Here's the advantage for Miss Motivate as she races past the half in 1 minute and 2/5. Driving on to the far turn. Miss Motivate leading it by 3, almost 4. Phenom Sealster trying to pick it back up there in 2nd. Roan Hanover in 3rd. Data Party. Young continues to chip away at that one. Then it is She Is a Beauty 5th. And 6th is Peanut Butter and Jelly. 5/8 of the mile complete. And it is your leader, Miss Motivate. Now sliding out from 3rd comes Roan Hanover. Supplies a little bit of late turn cover for Data Party. Down at the inside in 3rd is Phenom Sealster. Miss Motivate on the lead. And she's going to be confronted now. 1:30 and 1 was your 3/4 clocking. Here on the outside comes Roan Hanover, and she looks to power right on by. Roan Hanover strikes the front. She'll have to fend off Data Party on the outside. Back now in 3rd is Miss Motivate. Then we go to Phenom Sealster. She Is a Beauty and Peanut Butter and Jelly. But up front, it's a 2-horse battle now, and Data Party on the outside gets the short advantage in deep stretch, and Data Party is going to take it by about half a length. Finishing in 2nd, that was Roan Hanover, and then 3rd was She Is a Beauty, 1:58 and 4. Order of finish from the 9th qualifier. Number 1, Miss Motivate was 4th. Number 2, Day to Party the winner. Number 3, She is a Beauty 3rd. Number 4, Rowan Hanover 2nd. Number 5 was Scratch. Number 6, Peanut Butter and Jelly was 6th. And number 7, Phenom Sealster was 5th. 413, 2 Scratch, 6-5. 158 and 4 for the winner. Day to Party, daughter of sports writer, debut qualifier is successful. Scott Young was in the bike for trainer Ben Wallace. Starting gate now rolling for the 10th. We're going to scratch number 5, Half Filthy, and number 6, Cersei de V. 1 is Sayonara Angel, an Archangel filly owned by Daniel O'Brien. He trains and drives. $12,000 Harrisburg buy. 2 is Pocahontas, a Father Patrick filly owned by Rick Zeron Stables, Knobloch Racing Stable, Jeffrey Rook, trained and driven by Rick Zeron. 3 is Dabra Day, Cadabra filly owned by Bill Donovan, Purnell and Libby, trained by Meg Crone, Anthony Hahn steers, $62,000 Ontario Select purchase. 4 is Cleveland Monkia. Just Michael Carrier and just Jean Carrier are the owners. Ben Barrajon trains. Sylvain Filion drives this Cadabra filly. 5 and 6 are out, and 7 is Elizabetta. Elizabetta is a Cadabra filly owned by Catherine Stacy, a.k.a. Malik Stable, Guy Haskell, and James Feely. Sean Stacy trains. James McDonald drives. $12,000 Harrisburg purchase. Field of 5 for the 10th. We're scratching 5 and 6 here. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. It's a field of 5 two-year-old filly trotters. Picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. Very even beginning here. 5 across as everybody surveys the situation. Looks like Dabra Day is going to shoot there from the center out to the early lead. Sayonara Angel from the inside is holding her ground with a steady beginning, and then it is Pocahontas third. Cleveland Monica will settle in fourth, and then Elizabetta is the trailer. Into the first turn, and your leader is Dabra Day, the Cadabra filly, leading it by a couple of lengths. She's coming up to the opening quarter, and it was trotted here this morning in 30-1. Onto the backstretch, and your leader is Dabra Day. 30-1 opener for Dabra Day. Racing second is Sayonara Angel. Third then is Pocahontas, followed fourth by Cleveland Monica. Then fifth is Elizabetta. They're going up the backside. Loose lead here for Dabra Day. Second qualifier for this daughter of Cadabra. $62,000 Ontario Select yearling sale purchase. She's in control here for Anthony Hahn. Back in second is Sayonara Angel. Won't be second for long. Xeron tugs on the right line, and Pocahontas now storms up into second. And following will be Cleveland Monica. Then it is back to Elizabetta. They are past the half in 102 flat, 31-4 in the second quarter. And Dabra Day, the lead of about 3 lengths, shrinks now to almost a length and a half as Pocahontas is now into second. And Pocahontas wants to stay right on the leader's back. Looks like Dabra Day's ramping it up a bit with 5/8 now complete. Cleveland Monica is then in third, back to Sayonara Angel fourth, and Elizabetta remains in fifth. They're heading to 3 quarters, and it's the Cadabra filly. She's been showing the way. Pocahontas will look to make a bid here in the stretch. 3 quarters was hitting 133 flat, so that was 31 seconds in the third quarter. Off the turn and into the stretch. Off a 102-4 middle half. Let's see if Dabra Day can close it out. Pocahontas is taking her best shot. She's up to the leader's wheel, but that might be as close as she gets. She's going to try and find more in the final 1/8 of the mile as Dabra Day still has a short advantage. Pocahontas is wearing her down on the outside, and Pocahontas takes ahead in front. Battling back Dabra Day. These two coming down to the line together. Pocahontas on the outside got it. Dabra Day was second. Cleveland Monica was third. Then it was Sayonara Angel and Elizabetta to a 1-4. Order of finish from the 10th qualifier. Number 1, Sayonara Angel was 4th. Number 2, Pocahontas the winner. Dabra Day was 2nd. Cleveland Monica 3rd. 4, 5, and 6 were scratched, and Elizabetta was 5th. 4, 1, 2, 3, scratch, scratch, 5. 2, 0, 1, and 4 for the winner. Pocahontas wears down Dabra Day to take it by half a length. Pocahontas is a daughter of Father Patrick, trained and driven by Rick Zeron. 2, 0, 1, and 4. 11th qualifier, 2-year-old pacing Colts and Geldings. We're going to scratch number 5 on top, Rainman. Number 7, Caligny Hanover. The driver will be Scott Young. 1, Control the Gold. Control the Moment Colt, owned by Jessica and Ed Hayter. Jessica Hayter is the trainer. Paul McDonnell drives. 2 is Latest Attraction, a Sunshine Beach gelding owned by Bob McIntosh Stables, Al McIntosh Holdings. Bob McIntosh trains. Trevor Henry drives. 3 is Sugar Daddy Controls, Control the Moment Colt owned by Ben Moudry and Dan Legacy. Legacy trains. Sylvan Filion drives. 4 is Tango Sealster, a Sunshine Beach colt owned by Adrian Saunders, trained by Kurt Harper. Phil Houdon steers, a $15,000 London yearling sale purchase. 5 is out. 6 is Arrow Magic, a big gym colt owned by Errol Harvey-Fee. Gerard Damaris trains. Louis Watt drives. And 7 is Caligny Hanover, a Sunshine Beach colt owned by Anthony Beaton and David Mercer. Beaton trains. Sylvan Filion drives, or I should say Scott Young drives, a $12,000 Harrisburg purchase. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Field of 6, 2-year-old pacing Colts and Geldings picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Sugar Daddy Controls is shooting from the center. Also off the wings nicely was Arrow Magic at the inside. Control the Gold. And Caligny Hanover is put up ahead to get in front of a few rivals. On the outside, Tango Sealster, and inside your trailer's Latest Attraction. Into the first turn they go. And Sugar Daddy Controls is going to control this one, leading it into the first bend by about 3 lengths. Back in second is Arrow Magic. Third is Control the Gold. Then fourth is Caligny Hanover. On the outside, Tango Sealster now gets to the pylons in front of Latest Attraction. The opening quarter was 29 seconds flat. So as they swing into the backstretch, Sugar Daddy Controls is on top by 5 lengths. Off stride coming off the first turn, that was Tango Sealster. Tango Sealster jumped it off. Up the backstretch they go. And the leader is Sugar Daddy Controls. Racing in second is Aero Magic. Third is Control the Gold. Then racing fourth is Caligny Hanover. Back to Late Attraction fifth. And off stride once again is Tango Sealster, as it's been a bit of an adventure here for him this morning. The half was 59-2. That was 30-2 in the second quarter. And it's Sugar Daddy Controls continuing to show the way. 5/8 of the mile now complete. It's a 2-length advantage. Aero Magic is in second. Control the Gold in third. Caligny Hanover in fourth. Latest Attraction is fifth. And then it's now well back to Tango Sealster as we head to 3 quarters. And the lead shrinks a little bit for Sugar Daddy Controls, as Aero Magic is only about a length and a half away, as they're by 3 quarters in 1:29.4. So they will spin for home. And it's Sugar Daddy Controls still leading it. Now he's going to ramp it up in the stretch as he tries to sprint on home and close this one out. We'll see if anybody can touch him. Aero Magic at the inside now, surrendering over second to Control the Gold, who is coming on from Actonel. 16th of a mile to go. Sugar Daddy Controls still with that lead. Control the Gold on the outside is going to get a little closer, but at the line, it'll be Sugar Daddy Controls to win it and takes it by half a length. Control the Gold was chasing down for second. Then in third was Aero Magic, followed fourth by Caligny Hanover. Fifth was Latest Attraction, and then Tango Sealster. Time of the mile, 1:58.2. Starting gate now rolling. 2-year-old trotting fillies for the 12th qualifier. Number 1, Miss Tori, muscle mass filly owned by Saltwater Stable, trained by Paul Megan. Scott Young will drive, a $26,000 yearling. 2 is Ladies First, a muscle mass filly owned by REW Equine, Big Al Stables, Ben Moudry, and Just in Time Stable. Roger Mayotte trains and drives, a $72,000 yearling. 3, First One, a resolved filly owned by Silver Stables, trained by Ben Bayarja, Sylvan Filion in the sulky. 4 is Solo TT, a muscle mass filly owned by Hudson Standardbred Stable, Bridle Pass Stables, trained by Sean Stacy, James McDonald drives. And 5 is Rosie's Masterpiece, a muscle mass filly owned by the stable, trainer driver is Mario Bayarja. This was a $30,000 yearling. So the starting gate making its way around the final turn. Field of 5, we're scratching number 6, Enjoy the Moment. 2-year-old trotting fillies for our 12th of 14 as we hit the noon hour here in Campbellville. Off stride, there was number 3, First One. The rest of them are on the gate. Here they come. They're off and trotting. Rosie's Masterpiece from the outside is hustling ahead. So too is Ladies First at the inside, Miss Tori. Solo TT is going to watch them, and then we go back to First One, who will try to catch up after making the break before the start. Rosie's Masterpiece here on the outside will push around Ladies First, and Bayarjan will get to control as they go into the first turn. Rosie's Masterpiece, second qualifier for this daughter of Muscle Mass, and she's on the point. Racing in second is Ladies First. Miss Tori is in third. Then in fourth is Solo TT, and fifth is First One. Tightly packed this group of 5 through an opening quarter of 31 seconds flat. Onto the backstretch they will go, and your leader is Rosie's Masterpiece. Off stride at the back went First One, another break for her, but she was getting underway, looking to make another move for Filion. So we go up the backstretch, and we're going to have movement out from third as Miss Tori was coming up on the back there of Ladies First. So Young brings her to the outside, and now she is going to be pointed to the front, and there she goes to the lead. Miss Tori now up to seize command, taking it away from Rosie's Masterpiece. Ladies First is in third. Fourth is Solo TT, and First One will continue to push ahead here as she is reset and she tries to catch up to the pack. The half was 103 and 3. So not a lot of speed here. Into the final turn they go. Miss Tori is now the leader. Rosie's Masterpiece in second. Ladies First third. Fourth is Solo TT. Then it's a break of 4 lengths back to First One. Heading towards 3/4. Miss Tori is on the front here for Young. And Miss Tori, first tour around the big oval for a qualifier, is leading it by a couple of lengths. Racing second, Rosie's Masterpiece. Swinging to the outside comes Ladies First. Solo TT, and the trailer is First One. 135 and 3 for 3/4. Trotting fillies are into the stretch. Here's Ladies First on the outside, and Ladies First pushing up and now taking the lead away from Miss Tori. Rosie's Masterpiece trying to get up into second, looking to finish up with some trot is Solo TT, and then back to First One. It's going to be Ladies First to take this 12th qualifier for Mayotte. Ladies First to stop the clock in 2:05 flat. Finishing second was Solo TT, Rosie's Masterpiece, Miss Tori, and First One. Here we go for the 13th qualifier, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. No changes here. Field of 7. One is He's Really Keen, a gelded son of Sweet Lou, owned by Maneri Guerrero, Thomas Dillon, Scott Dillon, PBG Stables. Trainers Dave Maneri, the driver's Jody Jameson, $55,000 yearling. 2 is EL Gladiator, and up the credit colt, owned by James Edward Lewis, who's also the breeder. Adrian Hickey trains. Aaron Byron will drive. 3 is West is Best, a Sunshine Beach colt, owned by Bob McIntosh Stables, CSX Stables, now McIntosh Holdings. Bob McIntosh trains. Trevor Henry drives. 4 is Village Juror, a Thinking Out Loud colt, owned by Angela MacArthur, trained by Tony Beaton, Scott Young steers, a $24,000 yearling. 5 is Better Way to Rock, a Better to Like colt, owned by Yolanda Fellows, Blair Corbeil, Patrick Dillon, and Arpad Zabo. Rob Fellows trains. Louis Watt drives, a $40,000 yearling. 6 is Almost There Boss, a gelded son of Sunshine Beach, owned by the stable, trained by Harry Polton. Sylvan Filion drives, a $15,000 yearling. And 7 is Century Invictus. This is a gelded son of Better Delight, also owned by the stable. Johnny McKinnon trains. James McDonald drives, a $67,000 yearling. Starting gate swings into the stretch, a field of 7, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing from the outside. Century Invictus blasts out of there. Also coming away off the wings well was He's Really Keen, and so too did Almost There Boss. So Almost There Boss is actually just going to circle up around them. Getting away in 4th is EL Gladiator. West is Best, then followed by Village Juror, and the trailer is Better Way to Rock. Into the first turn, Almost There Boss, sent to the front by Sylvan Filion, and leads this one by 3, heading to the opening quarter. It's going to be a good opening quarter here of 28-2, fastest opening quarter of the morning. And it's Almost There Boss leading it. He's Really Keen in 2nd. Century Invictus is 3rd. 4th up the backstretch, EL Gladiator. Break of about 3 lengths back to West is Best in 5th. Then a break of 5 lengths back to Village Juror, with the trailer being Better Way to Rock. They're heading up towards the midway point, and your leader is Almost There Boss, second qualifier for this gelded son of Sunshine Beach, coming to the half, and the half is going to be recorded in 56-4. So back-to-back 28-2 splits to start this qualifier off, and Almost There Boss now goes into the final turn, continuing to lead it by about 4 lengths. He's Really Keen is 2nd. Century Invictus is racing there in 3rd. Around the turn they go as they go by 5/8. Racing in 4th is EL Gladiator. Back to West is Best in 5th, and then your final 2 continue to be Village Juror and Better Way to Rock, heading to 3/4, and the lead shrinks a little bit here for Almost There Boss, who's by 3/4 in 1:26-3. So turning for home off a 29-4 third quarter. Let's see what Almost There Boss has left. Right now, though, he's confronted by He's Really Keen, who comes on by and takes the lead. He's Really Keen takes it now. Century Invictus is right on his back there in 2nd, looking to drive up into 3rd is EL Gladiator, 16th to go. He's Really Keen's got it by about 1.5 lengths, and He's Really Keen is going to score. Finishing in 2nd is Century Invictus. 3rd was EL Gladiator. Then it was West is Best, followed by Almost There Boss, Village Juror, and Better Way to Rock. 155 flat for He's Really Keen. Final qualifier on this Friday here at Woodbine Mohawk Park is coming up next. They're lining up behind the starting gate. Looks like we're going to scratch the rail horse, that being All In Resolve. So starting from the rail will be number 2, Three Finger Pour, a muscle mass colt owned by Leo Fleming, Bill Main, Stephen Papillon, and Bill Cripps. Leo Fleming trains, Phil Houdon drives, $15,000 yearling. 3 is Ballygale Sally, royalty for life colt, owned and bred by Nora Parks. Paul Reed trains, Scott Young will drive. 4, Headline Maker is a Father Patrick colt, owned by Backstable and Glengate Farms. John Bax trains, Matt Bax drives. 5 is Northern Ironman, Cadabra colt, owned by Orlando Fellows, Blair Corbeil, Patrick Dillon, and Arpad Zabo. Rob Fellows trains, Louis Waugh drives, a $24,000 yearling. 6 is Quit Fix, Resolve colt, owned by John Copus Stables, Clay Horner, and Dry Bar Stables. John Copus trains, Chris Christopher will drive, a $15,000 yearling. 7 is HP Maestro, El Sonio Dream colt, owned by Claude Amel, trained by Ben Bayarjan with Sylvan Filion. And the 8 is Luxury Brand, a Southwind Frank colt owned by Andrea Lee Racing Stables, trained by Dustin Jones. Tyler Jones drives, $35,000 yearling. Starting gate swings into the stretch for the final qualifier on this Friday. 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. From the outside, Luxury Brand is hustling out of there. So too is HP Maestro. To the inside, Ballygale Sally. Splitting horses is Headline Maker. At the rail, Three Finger Pour. Between rivals is Quick Fix. And then it is Northern Ironman. So tightly packed is this group as they go into the first turn. Pushing ahead to the lead is HP Maestro. HP Maestro will seize the top spot coming to the opening quarter in front of Ballygale Sally. Opening panel was trotted in 30-1. Up into the backstretch they will go, and we're going to have a new leader. Here's Three Finger Pour, and Three Finger Pour storms up to the front now and takes over the top spot. HP Maestro is in second. Third is Ballygale Sally. Then it's a break of 3 lengths going back to Headline Maker fourth, followed by Quick Fix in fifth. 6th up the backside, Northern Ironman, and making a break after the quarter was Luxury Brand. Approaching the midway point, and your leader now is Three Finger Pour. Three Finger Pour coming up to the half off an opening quarter of 30-1. The half is recorded in 101-1. On to the final turn they go. Three Finger Pour fronting this field. HP Maestro is in second. Third is Ballygale Sally, followed by Headline Maker in fourth. Quick Fix is fifth. 6th is Northern Ironman, and then it's probably 20 lengths back to the trailer Luxury Brand. They're heading towards 3/4. Out from third, here's Ballygale Sally looking to advance now for Scott Young, and this one is coming up quickly, getting up to the leader's wheel. So we'll see what Three Finger Porter is going to have to say about that as they are together at 3/4 in 131-4, turning for home here in the finale. Three Finger Porter at the inside, looking to turn away the rival of Ballygale Sally. Then HP Maestro is back there in third. Headline Maker in fourth. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And Three Finger Pour looking good on the lead. Three Finger Pour trying to put away Ballygale Sally. And that was exactly what we are going to see here late. Three Finger Pour to win it. Second went to HP Maestro, or Ballygale Sally. They were there in a photo. Then it was Headline Maker going back to Quick Fix, followed by Northern Ironman and Luxury Brand, 201-2.